And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
On top of the castle.
Aha, upwardly mobile attitude. I like that.
No, I mean literally on top of the castle.
I see. Well, I want to thank you for coming in. I think this has been a really productive interview.
So I got the job?
Well, I'm still looking at another couple of candidates, but let's just say you're in the running.
Thank you, Mr. Hanson.
Please call me Dr. Hanson. And it's been my pleasure, Gargole.
I'll see myself out.
Have a great day.
Who or what was that?
Oh, hi, Ponch. That was Gargole. He's a gargoyle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was here to interview for the job.
What job?
The gargoyle job. I'm looking for a new gargoyle, and I'm interviewing gargoyles.
Stop saying gargoyle.
Yeah, you're right. I think they prefer to be called mineralized Americans. Don't want to be racist or anything.
I had something to ask you about the internet.
He doesn't like you.
The internet isn't a he.
Not the internet. Gargole. He thinks you're a weird pervert.
And just how did that come up? I thought you were interviewing him for a job.
I was. And in doing so, I asked him what he knew about what it is we do here. He said he'd listened to the show a few times and thinks you're a weird pervert.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
He wanted me to assure him that he wouldn't have to work with you.
In his job as a gargoyle.
You never know when there's going to be a crossover.
So what did you tell him?
I said that you almost never sexually harass the masonry.
Thank you, Brian.
Although, didn't you once wake up naked in a room full of masons?
Totally different thing. Are there any other candidates for the gargoyle job? Maybe somebody who doesn't hate me?
Well, there's Andrew.
Andrew. That doesn't sound very gargoyle-y.
Yeah, that's because he's only 2/3 gargoyle.
Should I even ask?
He has one normal human leg. Makes it hard for him to grip on the parapet. He keeps falling off buildings.
So why is he even in the running?
Well, he can make a great grotesque face and run a ton of rain through his head spout.
I'm going to walk away now.
It's not easy doing the hiring, Ponch.
No, really, I'm done talking to you today.
But wait, didn't you have an internet question?
Forget it. I'll just sell my computer.
Johnny Tongue, Johnny Tongue. He didn't use a gun, he only used his tongue, Johnny Tongue. Yeah!
Tonight's episode, A Spoonful of Vengeance. The dusty streets of Rimfire, Arizona. Sheriff Harry Pie walks the boards in front of the assay office and greets his friend, Melvin Sweetass.
Hello, Melvin. How goes the job of, what is it you do again?
Sheriff, I run the assay office. I determine how much people's gold and silver is worth according to the standards set by the government of the U.S. of A.
And a good job of it you're doing, too.
Haven't had a customer in over 8 months. I'm starving.
Any word on your name change?
Nope. Until I hear back from Washington, I'm stuck with the unfortunate surname of Sweetass. And I think it's hurting my business.
Well, Sweetass Assay is difficult to pronounce and might unsavory to the good folks of Rimfire.
I agree with you there, Sheriff. What the sweet ass was that?
Sounded like gunfire. I better go check it out. You lock up and stay inside.
Don't have to tell me twice.
As Sheriff Harry Pie approaches the sound of the pistol shot, he sees the culprit, but does not recognize them.
Who are you, stranger? And why are you firing your weapon in my town?
I'm a spoon.
And I'm the sheriff.
I'm a spoon.
Yes, you said that already, and it's plainly obvious that you are indeed a spoon. Now, if you kindly answer my question, why are you firing your gun in the peaceful town of Rimfire?
I am looking for pie. I'm a spoon.
My name's Pie, Sheriff Harry Pie.
And I am Marcela. I'm a spoon.
Why are you looking for me?
You shoot my brother, Marcelo.
Your brother was Marcelo the Spoon?
Si.
Well, now you mention it, I do detect a bit of resemblance.
I kill you because you kill him.
Now hang on there, Missy Spoon. Your brother was a no-good, low-down, murdering, thieving, worthless pig pile. I had to shoot him. He came into Sphincter, Texas when I was town marshal and tried to rob the bank. I called him out. He drew on me and I had no choice.
But I love him. I'm a spoon.
And I'm sorry for your loss, but your brother slapped leather and paid the price. You understand, don't you?
Si.
Good.
Okay, I kill you now. I'm a spoon.
Now hold on a second.
I'm a spoon.
Tongue, you saved my life. She had me dead to rights.
I'm just glad I got here in time.
I'm just glad you know how to lick a spoon.
He didn't use a gun, he only used his tongue, Johnny Tongue. Yeah!
And then, if you click right here, your inner time browsing historicals are all erased. No more FBI guys will come after you for looking at horse parts.
Thanks, Igor. Most of what you said was complete nonsense, but I get the gist of the remainder.
Gross. Have a good time in the chat rooms, you big weird pervert. Igor Stravinsky away!
Okay, here we go. Hello? Dad, can you hear me? Are you on?
Son? Son, is that you? Are you there?
You have to get in front of the camera, Dad.
I'm on my motorcycle. Can you see me?
I can see the back of your head. Turn around and look at the computer screen.
Ah! Oh, it's you. Well, what do you know? I can see you, boy.
Technology, Dad. You look great.
You need a haircut. You're beginning to look like a weird pervert.
Whatever you say, sir. Dad, I wanted to talk to you about your visit to our fine city.
Can't wait to see you, son.
I feel the same way. I took the liberty of canceling your motel reservations and setting up a room for you here in the castle.
How in the hell did you manage?
Mom gave me your credit card number.
Now, Ponchus, I booked that motel because I didn't want to be any bother. I'm not going to impose on my boy.
It's no imposition, Dad. I want to have you stay here with me. Plus, the lodging situation in our fine city is a bit of a dodgy enterprise.
But Motel Steve promised me a thermos of coffee, and you know how much I love my coffee.
Dad, I'll get you coffee. And you're staying here. The room's been prepared already. No argument, okay, Dad?
Well, that touches my heart, son. I'm proud of you, boy.
Thanks, Dad.
Not like your worthless brother Fletcher.
Dad, Fletch isn't worthless. He owns a hat shop in Atro City. He's doing very well and is a respected businessman.
Respected businessman. He sells hats. Did you hear me? Hats. That is exactly how your infamous great uncle started.
Hitler did not own a hat store.
Maybe not, but he wore a hat, and that's close enough. I don't want to talk about Fletcher.
Okay. Let's focus on your visit.
Sounds creepy. I'll call you when I've landed at Arpine International.
Actually, Dad, can you arrange to fly into Lumino City?
Sure, I suppose. Why?
Our fine city's airport has had an infestation and is kind of unsavory.
Mice and rats, eh? Yep, had to deal with those on air bases all over the world when I was flying. Those little buggers just love the taste of jet fuel and eagle blood.
No, it's not rats and mice. It's more like leprechauns.
Leper what now?
Leprechauns. I'm afraid a bunch of them got loose on St. Patrick's Day, and they still haven't cleaned them all out of the airport. Those little buggers just love the taste of jet fuel and eagle blood.
Well, anyway, son, I'm sure your mother emailed you my itinerary, so I'll sign off now and see you when I get to town.
Sounds great, Dad.
Love you, Ponchus.
Love you too, Dad.
Get a haircut, hippie.
Not a hippie and he hung up. Well, suppose I should go and tell the guys that my dad will be staying with us for a few days.
Hey, you down there.
Who, me?
Yeah, you weird pervert. Now that I'm working here, I don't want any funny stuff from you. I take my job seriously, and I don't tango, if you get my drift.
Not even a little bit.
I'll be watching you, buddy.
I'm going to bed. This has been a long day.
Not before I give you this, you're not.
Thank you for the face full of water. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you remember it. There's more where that came from.
It's not even raining.
For you, I make my own water. Jerk.
Sis, play the music.
SideShow Lounge is produced by Hello Cowboy Productions. All rights reserved.
Stop saying gargoyle.